Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to our daily sports update show. The last 24 hours in sports, that's what you're looking at here. Hey, hope you guys are all doing well this morning. Lawrence, happy birthday, my man. Hope you're doing well and hope all your wishes come true. Huh? So, let's start the morning. Got a few things to talk about. Darts, obviously, there was the final last night. That was very good. Then we have NBA, NHL, Major League Baseball, WNBA, Super Rugby, URC. We'll talk a little bit of Formula One. We'll talk about everything this morning. But most of important, remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and join the channel. But we've got to start with the darts. And it was Luke Humphries last night. He beat Luke Littler in a good final. It wasn't as high standing as some of their games have been in the Premier League during the normal season, but Humphries, Cool Hand Luke, that's his nickname, and he stayed cool and he won it deservedly. I thought he played better, and so well done to Luke Humphries, his first Premier League title. That was the one that he was missing. Kind of got like the Grand Slam of everything, World Championships, UK Championship of Darts, World Championship of Darts. He's got everything now. So well done, and he's the world number one. So, very well done to Luke Humphries. Then, of course, it is a massive rugby weekend on this channel. And it'll all start with the live game this evening for the URC will start this evening with the Glasgow Warriors against the Stormers in the quarterfinals of the playoffs. Let me just show you some of those fixtures. Let me go to the side here. It makes a little bit more sense. So the Warriors, the Stormers will face off tonight. Then the Bulls will host Edinburgh tomorrow. Leinster and the Scarlets will face off, and then the Sharks will take on Munster. So those are the games in the URC this week. All quarterfinals. Let's see what happens. 3 South African teams in there, 2 Scottish teams in there, and 2 Irish teams in there. No Italians and no Welsh. Ooh. Then we move on to the Super Rugby. Now that will be starting this morning. We'll start off with the Highlanders and the Chiefs, and then we'll move on to the Brumbies and the Crusaders. That's all from 9 o'clock live this morning. But there's a lot of games with a lot of implications. I mean, the Blues, the Waratahs is the big one. Whoever wins there should be in the playoffs, depending on what Moana does. I mean, we've got our playoffs basically set. There's one team that can still make it, and it's either the Blues, the Waratahs, or Moana. So those games are going to be very, very interesting. There we go. We're going to start with the Highlanders and the Chiefs. That'll start at 5 to 9 Central European time live on our channel, so join us. And then at about 11:30, we'll be going on with the Brumbies against the Crusaders. Well, we move on to the North American part of our thing. And the Knicks managed to face off elimination, beating the Pacers 111 to 94. Good game there from Jalen Brunson. I think he had 32 points. So it's going to be a game 6 that'll be held in Indiana. The Knicks will try to bring that back to New York and Madison Square Garden. So we're looking forward to that. What does that mean? That means that in the Eastern Conference, the Pacers are still leading 3-2 in that series. And the Oklahoma City Thunder are sitting at home on the couch watching the series, taking a nice rest and waiting for who they have to play against. In the NHL, the Oilers beat the Stars and won the series 4-1. So the Edmonton Oilers, nice to see the Oilers back in the finals. So the Oilers will face the Florida Panthers, the reigning champions, can defend their title. Let's see if they can knock off the Edmonton Oilers. That means this, Stan. That is your Stanley Cup final. There you go. Edmonton against Florida. Oilers against Panthers. Connor McDavid against Alexander Barkov. So, it's going to be a very interesting battle. I'm going to try to do at least one of those games live on the channel. Not the first few, but we'll see how I'm hoping for a game 7. That's what I'm hoping for, is for a game 7. Then, Major League Baseball. The Braves and the Phillies, they faced off twice last night in a doubleheader. In the first game, the Phillies knocked off the Braves 5-4. In the second game, the Braves knocked off the Phillies 9-8. The Washington Nationals and the Mariners, they are still in the 9th, and it is 2-2 at the moment. The Cardinals got thrashed 12-0 by the Orioles. The Rays beat the Astros 13-3 in a big scoring game. Lots of runs there in the Major League Baseball. There were some games in the WNBA. The Liberty beat the Valkyries 82-77. And the Wings lost to the Sky, 97-92. So let me just check out the chat. Vern's in the house, Isa's in the house, Danny, David, Tommy, Ronnie, Amanda, Rose Garden, Kimiko, Belinda, Mary Queen of Scots, Hunty, Dicky, Kuta Hashimura, Mandy, Bonnie, Prita Duta, Anna, Katie, Antonio Di Marco, Diego Armando, Jack, Cliff Richard, Vladimir Trump, Alvin, AKD, Dion, Bonnie, Darren, Pele, Bob Orion, Fabrizio Surrender, and Ranish Duta. I didn't miss any of you this morning. Had a little bit of time to run that down. Let's have a look at the poll this morning. We were 49 votes in there, and everybody likes going to the steakhouse. Surprise, surprise. Followed by the pizzeria, the Indian, and the Greek is not doing too well. I had beautiful Greek food this week. I'm telling you, Greek should be a lot higher up, at least more votes on this thing. So that is the WNBA. Then we move into a little bit of Akimis, a little bit of info here. Yes, the Spanish Grand Prix will be this weekend in the Formula One, so check that out. Vernon Ryan has done a preview for that. It's on our channel. Please go and visit that video, and don't forget to like when you do that. Then we move into some tennis. We start off with the ladies. Now I've got to get my head, I've got to get my head a little bit closer, so I've got to do it like that. There you go. So let me have a look. Coco Gauff, she's through. She won her game 6-2, 6-4 against Teresa Valentova. I'm just not going to go through all of them, but just some of the top seeds there. The number 3rd seed, Jessica Pegula. She beat Anna-Lee 6-3, 7-6. Miria Andreeva, she's through as well. 6-3, 6-4 against Ashlyn Kruger. Madison Keys beat Katie Bolter, 6-1, 6-3. Those are kind of the top seeds there. Check the others out for yourself. Sophie Kennan came through. She beat Azarenka. Let me have a look out there. That's about the top ladies out there. So it is hotting up. We'll see. It's only the first week. Don't forget, it goes 2 weeks. So next week will be a lot more exciting. Let's have a look at the boys or the men. Yannick Sinner beat Richard Gasquet. That was Richard Gasquet's last tennis match. Yannick Sinner won 6-3, 6-love, 6-4. Look, I'll be honest here. We've got to talk about Yannick Sinner. I think the boy shouldn't even be at the tournament. I mean, how do you fail 2 drug tests? You get banned for 3 months, and they ban you exactly between the Australian Open and the French Open so that you're back. It doesn't smell good to me. You know. If it looks like shit, it smells like shit, then it is shit. Now, in this one, it's not a good look for tennis. It's not a good look for tennis at all. Alexander Zverev, he came through, beating Jasper de Jong in 4 sets. Jack Draper knocked off Gael Monfils. Novak Djokovic came through as well. Alex Demir, he's out, the number 9 of the tournament. He lost to Alexander Bublik of Kazakhstan. Let me just see if there's any. Rublev came through. That's all right. Let me just see if there's any other top people. Denis Shapovalov, he's out already. Cam Norrie, he came through as well. So yeah, it's hotting up. We'll get into it. I mean, there's some good players out already. Medvedev's out. Tsitsipas is out. So yeah, that's the men's tennis. But that's basically our morning's roundup. But listen, you guys, you've got to join us for the rugby. It's going to be epic. It's the first Friday that Vern will be doing the rugby with me. So it's going to be interesting. We're going to have a lot of fun there. So everybody, join us at 5 to 9 Central European time for that. And otherwise, once again, happy birthday to Lawrence. Have a wonderful day. And to everybody else out there, enjoy your day. Stay safe. Have a great weekend that's coming up. I mean, for us, it's beautiful outside. The weather's going to be fantastic. We're going to have about 26, 27 degrees today, 30 degrees tomorrow. And me and Vern will be sitting in the sailor doing rugby for you instead of being out at the pool and catching some rays. But we enjoy that. So, guys, have a wonderful one and see you later.